Well, tonight, new revelations from the Circleville Police Department about how the department handled the canine bite that grabbed national headlines. NBC4 Investigates Jamie Ostroff is digging through records from the city's legal department. Jamie.
Yes, here, and this all goes back to July 4th. That is when Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers chased a truck driver who didn't pull over for an inspection. That chase ended in Circleville, where K-9 officer Ryan Speakman unleashed his dog as the truck driver was surrendering to troopers. Speakman was fired 3 weeks later. Records from Circleville don't just show what happened from Speakman's perspective. They also show he wasn't fired because of anything he did on that scene.
You are looking at newly released body camera footage from Circleville K-9 officer Ryan Speakman. It's July 4th, and Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers requested a K-9. They were trying to arrest truck driver Jadarius Rose after following him across 3 counties. Speakman rolls up and comes out of the car shouting,
"Get on the ground or I'm gonna send the dog."
That second voice you hear after Speakman's is a trooper shouting a conflicting command. Speakman commands a second time after less than 10 seconds on the scene.
"You're gonna get the dog sick. Get on the ground or you're gonna get bit."
Less than 10 seconds after that,
"Police K-9, you're gonna get bit."
Speakman released the dog 22 seconds after he arrived on the scene.
"Sir, it's here."
Rose is seen kneeling to the ground with his hands up as the dog bites him. In Speakman's report, he writes that Rose refused to comply with all my attempts to get him to surrender. After the bite, Speakman writes, the suspect still continued to resist and that Rose was, quote, reaching for his waist area. Another Circleville officer gives a similar account. While the video shows Rose struggling with the dog latched to his arm, there is no view of him reaching for his waist. According to this memo from Circleville Police Chief Sean Baer, a use of force review board reviewed the incident 2 days later and found that all personnel involved acted within departmental policy. But 2 weeks later, the chief discovered Speakman had been, quote, crying and talking with other employees about being stressed over the July 4th K-9 deployment. Speakman was investigated for the release of confidential information and fired.
Speakman has filed a grievance for wrongful termination. I've reached out to the union representing him, but have not heard back. Circleville's chief of police continues to not respond to my messages.